Whew. Okay. What a big pain in the bum it was to get this to start working again. Apparently this game's port is not very good. But, oh well. We're here now. Unstable port time, let's go. Basically, whenever the, what's it called? Whenever I connected my controller, hey Kieran, but hey, whenever I connected my controller, the game crashed. Whenever I connected, and also Steam crashed at the same time. And then Steam would refuse to launch again, so I would have to do a full restart on my computer to get Steam to launch. Happy Pride Month. Yeah, happy Pride Month. Alright, we can move on to Fiesta de los Muertos. We can just continue playing through the game. Doing upwards and downward motion still feels weird. But oh well. Got me pride flag on your wall again. Nice. Here we go. Duck sections, let's go. I like me some duck sections. Quack. Pretty much, that's how this mission goes. That's how a few of these missions will go. Help you. I can do just that. Whoops, that was the wrong bit to do. There we go. I can get it from there. Maybe not. Got it. Damn it, no, never mind. I need to rethink my strategy on that one. It's fine, we can make a few fluffs here and there. Can't make that fluff though. Easy. Got it. Was very, very, very difficult. Not too difficult. Not too difficult. It's probably not where I'm supposed to do that. Now we're supposed to do it there. Easy. Pro strats above. How's the audio? The audio good? Am I too loud? Is the game too low? Are we just about even? I always aim to make the audio just about even. So that if you lower the volume down quite considerably, you can still hear the game and me. It's good. Thank you. It's a shame this isn't like being small in Rayman Origins. In Rayman Origins, when you were small, you were able to what's it called? Well, not even just Rayman Origins, just in Rayman in general. These Rayman games. You were able to do a flight route to increase your flight. With this, you can't. You're stuck with what you get. So if I aimed up, I would get like a thrust upwards, but you don't while you're a duck. So. We should be getting a boss fairly soon, I think. At least I think there's a boss in one of the earlier levels. Like a running boss. How are we doing for teensies? You got them all? We're getting them all. And there's the next... Here's the queen. Right? Yeah, no, the king. First you get the queen, then you get the king. Oh god! And then it locks you. Thought I was good. Thought I was gonna be just fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I should be just... It's easy. Get rid of it all here. Then you just do that. And then you don't jump off the wall. Just to be clear. Here we go. I'm just a little bit worried I accidentally bump into some of the lava. But hey, we're good. Gotcha. Oop, I was... Ooh. I was like, oh, that was close, and then I immediately drop it on my head. For some reason, my brain just farts at these bits now. I used to just play them like you would normally. You'd be a normal person, but apparently I'm not as good as these as I was back when the game came out. You know for a fact I'm going for that. No TNT left behind. No lung left behind. Oh, we gotta go this way. we get them all? We got them all. I think I got basically every lum. Fiesta de los Muertos. Oof. Back to normal movement. We're not going to be in normal movement for long, though. We're going to have to do another duck level very shortly. I can't believe there are still people doing the challenges here. Like, their names are coming along the bottom. I can't believe it. Like, 5-6 years after, there's people still playing it. Man, I don't blame them. It's a great game. Alright, back to normal movement that I should be relatively good at. This way. Zoop. This is a good example of what I was talking about before. When you do an up attack or like any attack, you get a thrust. So you don't get that when you're a chicken, which was throwing me off quite a bit. Someone for her laugh, they just did like a kazoo. And we gotta go small again. And balk. I wish they would incorporate getting small more into the environment. Like, if I had to gripe for anything, I'd love it if they made it so that it was more along the lines of, wouldn't say Rayman Origins, because Rayman Origins also did the pipe thing. The flute. Just wish that you became naturally small. More. Pronounce Bjork. It's Bjork, right? B-J-O-R-K, Bjork. You just ignore the J. Or not really, you don't actually ignore the J. It's more like a Y, Bjork. Am I doing it wrong? Have I satisfied your pronunciation, games? It's a Swedish word and it sounds nothing like it's spelt. Really? How does it sound then? Am I saying it right or am I saying it wrong? Well, I must be saying it wrong because I'm still saying it as if it's as if it's like Bjork. I swear there's something up here. Maybe not. Can't really describe it through typing. What a weird word. Can we talk about how this butter looks absolutely lavish? Look at this butter. It looks a bit too wet for butter that I would like, but it looks quite nice. This is a clever mechanic. I wish they'd done more with this. And did I miss anything? Toasty butter, moist butter. I don't know if I like moist butter. I haven't missed an 18th. Yep, not so far. From what I can tell, anyway. Oh, I just need to go small. Da, 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 da. Now we need to go up. Oh, down here. Man, the king is gonna have to wait a really long time. Seems like it. Seems like. I'm worried we're missing the king. Come on, this is easy. Just get out of here. There we go. Is the king over here? No. So we missed the king. Is there a way for me to get back up there? To check? I'm sure I can. Oh yeah, I can totally make that. Just give me like a second and I'll be able to oh, I totally could have made that. See? I just want to make sure we don't have to do more than we have to. There we go. I'm gonna die though. Damn it. If I die, can I just get back to the top? Ooh, yes. Let's have a look for the king. Because I seem to have missed him. Which is unfortunate. Probably in somewhere obvious. Like down here. Not there. There's no over here. God, no, no, no. Damn it. Where could the king be? Not here. Thought he might have been there, but I am indeed wrong. Didn't mean to become small, but we can be small, I suppose. Right up your arse. I don't think that's where a king would be. Nor where a king would like to be. But I've never been a king, so. I really missed the king, didn't I? He is so far back. I mean, it would make sense if he was super far back. Because it means I just would have missed him outright. Not down there. I was like, why is there a gap there? What a peculiar gap. Now we're back to the queen. So he's ahead of us. Really weird. I actually know for a fact I actually had to do this as well on my first playthrough when I played this game originally. Because I remember having to go through that small gap with the trombone. He's down here, isn't he? Yeah. Well, we found it. That's a good thing. Ah. There we go. Alright, I'm good. Well, sorry, King. That heart you just gave me, I just fell into the bones. Oh, I fucked up again. I'm speeding a bit. Alright, let's just get through the rest of the level. We just need to get to the end now. I do know for a fact I had to do this on my original playthrough though. So, at least that hasn't changed. At least. Okay, it definitely wants me to be small. So I'll be small. There we go. Two levels down. Would have taken us like half as long if we didn't miss the king, but when you win some, you lose some. I got all day anyway. By all day, I mean 2 hours. I've got 2 hours. Let's go and get her. Dude, Live or Dead. I love Live or Dead. Sorry we missed some lambs. We got the jest. Oh, so the third one's the jest. How young motherfuckers look. How y'all MFs look when you criticize my gameplay. Because this might be like the world's biggest hot take. Because I've got pretty much nothing else to talk about at this point, so we might as well devolve into memes. But is anyone else getting like really sick of the no one meme? Like the no one and then like something that someone else does. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. You know what I mean I'm talking about. But is anyone else getting like kind of sick of it? Because I'm seeing it like everywhere now. And it's been everywhere for like 2 months. Where like no one yeah, no one, and then it's like nothing, and then it's something for something else. Like a good example would be like no one, Wad, my hero wants justice. Yeah, that's the meme I'm talking about. Like, it's been everywhere for fucking ages. I'm honestly surprised it still lived this long. Because then we have, like, the increasingly verbose renditions of it. Where it's like, no one, not a single soul, not a living soul on Earth, no one in this universe, and then something. Like, it's getting to kind of the point of ridiculousness. It's funny, sometimes. But it's kind of getting a bit old. But that goes for like 99% of memes, though. I'll be real though. At least it isn't Ugandan Knuckles. Ugandan Knuckles was bad. It was horrible. Like, it wasn't even funny. It was just annoying. It was a VR chat meme, they were always bad. VR chat has had like 2 memes though. So it kind of gets like a pass. But like the reason that, like I have a genuine reason that I don't like Uganda Knuckles. It's not just like, this meme was bad. It's like, I just don't think it was funny in the slightest because it was so easily reproducible that basically anyone could do it and it took no effort. It's like you were literally just saying like 3 words. No, 4 words, sorry. You were literally just saying 4 words. And apparently that's like comedy. Like I understand we have the whole like millennial humor is so weird how I'm the type who would definitely laugh at someone saying, like, H. No! Damn it. But, like, I am the type of person who would laugh at, like really, really stupid memes. But they have to be completely nonsensical for me to find them funny. As in, stupid memes. Like, if they're completely nonsensical and they're just nonsense, then I find them funny. But if they have, like, if they have some sort of, like, context or, like, basically you can state a bunch of shit and I'll probably laugh. Like, a bunch of rubbish, like cheese socks crackers. You can say some shit like that and I'll probably laugh. But if it's, do you know the way? Something that's kind of just stupid and silly. It's really hard to explain, actually. It's really, humor is very complex. Yeah, humor is too complex for my feeble mind to talk about right now. Because I'm making myself sound more like an asshole than I actually mean to. I mean, the boys out too young looking for beans. Is that one of the VR chat's coming out right now? Huh! It is really hard to describe. Oh, you got everything, okay. What is the word for the nonsensical memes? I forgot what they're called. It's not. It's something like extraterrestrial memes. It's something along those lines. Not supernatural. Surreal. Surreal memes. I find surreal memes funny. But anything that isn't like a... If you're saying nonsense and it isn't a surreal meme, then I probably don't find it funny. If you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying, like, I don't think you're funny. I'm saying that I probably don't find it that funny. Which is why I don't find Do You Know the Way that funny. It was just rubbish. It had context, and it was just silly. This is me right now. Like, do you require satellite dishes? Yeah, I could find that funny in other context. Something that just makes no sense. Is there anything up here? Aha! Can't hide from me. Well, that's no ways. I launched that one right out of fucking orbit. I'm just playing ball with myself. I am actually just playing ball with myself. Let's go. There we go. Run from the queue that hungers for thy flesh, basically. Like, I would find that funny. As long as it's nonsensical for the sake of nonsensicalness. But do you know the way it wasn't intended to be nonsensical, which I think is the point I'm trying to make. It was intended to make sense. It was just really stupid. Oof, my bum. Basically, it was too easily reproducible, is I think that the most important part of it. If it's too easily reproducible, it just becomes like annoying fairly quickly. And like, there's no way you can like. What was one of the great memes of last year, or of this year? Last year, this year. If it's just easily reproducible by like just saying a sentence, it's not usually that funny. Sometimes it's interesting, but it's not usually that funny. But like, that's why I really liked Bowsette. I really liked Bowsette because it wasn't easily reproducible. You had to put in like a lot of effort. Like, you had to draw art for it. It was a meme that really it was a meme that made people inspired to draw artwork, which was why I was like, that's really cool. It's a cool meme. It lets people do things. And it takes effort to contribute. We're number one. We're number one is, honestly, I think it's just out of principle. I think We Are Number One should be a universal meme. Like, it should be one that never runs out. Here, look. Because apparently the meme was accident. We're number one. It's always focus on one side of the screen. I think that We're Number One should be, I think it's infinitely reusable. It should never ever go out of style because of what is it? Stefansson. That's not his name. Stefan Karl. Yeah, Stefan Karl. I think because of him, the meme should just is always going to stay relevant. It may not always be funny, but I think it deserves like a place. I'm not sure how many other memes are timeless. Not very many that I can think of. We've gotten all the alternate level TNTs, so we're good. We can kind of dip down here. Worth. Now, you know what is potentially timeless, I think? I think that Thanos memes are pretty timeless. Like the, what did it cost meme, the several thousand other Thanos memes. Because he has a meme for like every single piece of dialogue he has. And I think that those are going to be timeless. There's never a part where they're not going to be funny because it's always going to be relevant to the MCU. So even if Thanos isn't actually a part of the MCU anymore, after Endgame, I think that people will always still make Thanos memes even for the future MCU parts, movies. Thanos' face when he ain't seen Ant-Man for a while and his gut feels funny. Okay, maybe that one isn't so timeless, but it's still kind of funny. Oh. Don't destroy the world. No, I went to the same level. Dude, that one is that I kind of wish they had referenced that in the movie. Like, I honestly really hope they were gonna reference that. Like, Ant-Man was just gonna, or like one of the characters was just gonna joke that he could go up his butt or whatever, but they didn't, unfortunately. I'll probably stop talking about Endgame right now, at least on like getting deeper into it. Just fear of spoilers. I spoiled one person on Endgame and I felt really bad. For like, I'm not kidding, I felt bad for maybe like a week. I was like, damn, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to spoil you. Ah! You did see when you were in 4 for. Good, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. I saw it the day it came out, I think. No, the day after. I saw the day after it came out. I wanted to see it as soon as humanly possible, because I knew that for a fact I wasn't gonna be able to stop myself from seeing spoilers for too long. And I really enjoyed it. It's a fantastic movie. Made me cry, that's all you'll say. This is a good video by I forgot what his name was. What you just said reminded me of Endgame has a lot of emotions in it. I'm sure everyone who wanted to see it has just seen it at this point. Like, there's almost no point to kind of hiding anything about it, but even after the new trailers for Spider-Man, but you know, it's still worth hiding. Probably know the bit you teared up at. Yeah, I think we all know the bits. I'll find the video in a second, actually. I'll find it right now. You laughed at one bit I shouldn't have. I laughed at like a very specific bit. It was absolutely fucking hilarious. I'm not looking for it, but I'm looking for a specific video. No. What is his name? I'm subscribed to him. I can just look through that, maybe. You should check him out. Like, I'm taking this time for a reason, because he's a very good YouTuber. He barely posts, but he is very good. If I can find his name. I wish I could find like my most recent subscriptions. He's not here. Damn it. Damn. Probably in my history? Ah, I forgot his name. I so forgot his name. Ah, I'm an idiot. Come on. He's also not here. That's him. James Lee. James Lee. He is really good. No, don't play one of his videos. No. I'll just link it in chat. There you go. That's look up James Lee on YouTube. He's fantastic. It's great. Just a very enjoyable YouTuber. Puts a lot of effort into his videos. Very stylistic. Or with a good guacamole. Oops. Oh! Oh, I thought I was dead. Whoops. That's why I stopped moving. This is one of the best missions in the game, by the way. I say as I fuck up. So it seems as soon as I start talking, my brain just goes entirely. See, for some reason in this game, I can't talk and play at the same time for some reason. At least not easily. Maybe it's just this one bit, but I tend to brain fart when I'm talking and playing at the same time. Go on, give us a Terminator reference. There we go. You showed me this dude, his stuff is epic. His stuff is like the unironic. Like the unironic epic. He's really good. I think I did, yeah. I think I did show you his stuff. His stuff is... He's the villain of YouTube. This is the boss? This is the boss. Mariachi Madness. I used to grind that level. Didn't give you a thumb up, he flipped you the bird. Look at this fool. This doesn't seem like a very fair fight. Oh. Okay. No, come on. I wanted that. I'll take the lungs instead. Come on, that. Arriba! What a boss fight this is. I wonder what happens when you just stay in his head. Aha, one of those lumps. Get out! Damn it, I just got hit. He'll hit himself, but also hit you. I bet, actually. I bet he does that. Lucha, lucha! Get down! Jesus. Did we actually get an appropriate amount of lumps? I don't think we did. I think you need to get 200. Unless this dude gives us lumps. Probably not. If we didn't get the trophy, we can get it at the end of the stream. What a bop. Absolute banger. Oh, you just had to get 100. Nice. Fucking tune. Tune. Banger. Banger bang. At least this game doesn't load so fast that I can't get to the end of the loading screen. Doesn't make it special though. Mariachi Madness! This one is fairly easy. But I'm gonna fail it. But yeah, this one was usually fairly easy. Ooh, missed. Oh. Fucked up. Oh well. I did say this last stream, but these tracks aren't in the OST. Which is odd. If they got the licenses to these songs, it's surprising they just couldn't get them in the OST. But I remember that level very, very well, because it gives you like 700 lungs. It lasts like 2 minutes. So when I was trying to get 1,000,000 lungs, I basically just farmed that level over and over again. So I've played it like 100 times. Popular reasons more than likely. Which is, I said that it's weird because if they did get the license for it, then there's no reason they couldn't put their remix on the OST. $500 lums is chump change, dude. Super fast scratch. I'm so glad this game came out before a time of like loot boxes and monetization, because I guarantee these would have been absolutely horrible if they were done now. Aim assist, there we go. Game, I think you'll find that his name is Bad Rayman. Can't believe they even get it wrong in their own game. Shake my head. Oh. Well, you can't see his biography when you're playing him. Except Turner's Rayman's reputation, rumor says dresses like him and stalks the Glitter Dream, smashing things. Just a case in need of serious anger management. That's not true. This is not how he came. That's not how he exists. Damn it! I don't mean to keep jumping into that. He was spawned by Mr. Dark. And the reason he dresses like him is because he was spawned as Mr. Dark. Well, spawned by Mr. Dark, so... Oof! This world. Oh, I love this world. This is my favorite world in the game. Come on, get it. Thank you. And then we get to this bop again. Oof. Almost got the full line. I'm so glad they just recycled the theme for the Sea of Serendipity. Such a lovely theme. Man, this dynamic fish air, man. This looks relaxing, but all that water's hitting you in the phobia. I'm not too afraid of water. I'm afraid of what lies at the bottom of water more than anything. But now this, I fucking love this world so much. They took the Sea of Serendipity from the original Rayman Legends, and they just gave it such an awesome coat of paint. An awesome theme. Like a spy thriller theme. Listen to the music, it's gorgeous. Out of all the tracks in this game, this is the one I listen to like the most. Or this is the world I keep listening to in terms of OST. I wish I could use it in videos, but it just doesn't really fit videos that much. Maybe like a stealth segment in a video or something, but for the most part you can't really use this. But it's like the best music in the game. This really made me want the Canaran back, this world. Because I feel like in Rayman Legends, at least in this style, in this 2D style, the Canaran would be really cool as like a stealth segment or like a running away segment. But I think this is like the best world in this whoop. I think this is the best world in this this game. This is truly where they brought their A game. This world is also home to my favorite level in the game. I mean, that should be obvious. If it's my favorite world, obviously it must have like my favorite level. But I believe it's the fourth. Oh, I just ran into that. I believe it's like the fourth world of this. No, sorry, the fourth level of this world. It's my favorite level in the game. Shit! Woo! Oh! Sorry, just advancing my, just practicing my voice acting, sorry. We're missing the king, who's up here. I remember this world like the back of my hand, I think. We didn't get 600 lumps. Really? What did I miss? How the hell did we get 600 lumps? Ow. I must have missed something pretty major. Like some lums. Well, obviously I had to miss lumps. Why? We got... Oh! We got all of the teensies. So... Ow! Evil Rayman reminds you of Negascott and Pilgrim... and Scott Pilgrim. Just a negative version of a character is just pretty common. I actually want to do that in my own stories at some point. A negative version of a character. I'm trying to think where we would have missed lumps, and it's not clicking. I say I know this world like the back of my hand, but in here? No. So where did we miss lumps? We're like right at the back of, or we're like the start of the level again. Is it like the beginning part? Did I fuck up somewhere? Are there hidden coins? See, like, I've gotten every single possible... Is there a coin here? They can be really good at just cannon fodder. What, evil characters? Sorry, evil, versions? That's weird. That's really weird how we've missed like 20 lumps. And I don't understand where we could have missed 20 lumps. Unless this is an especially tight... Oh. Unless this is an especially tight lump counter on this level. That might be it. But Rayman, Bad Rayman, sorry. That's his actual name. Better get the right one. But Bad Rayman, he used to be cannon fodder. That's what he was in the original game. The original Rayman. And then they kind of made him not much more, actually. Because this is what he is now. He's basically just skins now. Although Dark Rayman appears in this game. Apologies for dying. Yeah, Dark Rayman appears in this game. He'll come in once you complete all the worlds, I believe. You actually manage to unlock him. Not as a character, but as an opponent. He gets his own themed levels. Yeah, Dark Rayman appears. We might get him to appear this stream even. I actually love how you can make him breaststroke. What am I getting messaged by? Oh, I dropped my Rift S from controller from knee height, and it broke. That's not good. Did I miss lumps here? No. Where the hell did I miss lumps? But yeah, I was the type of Rayman nerd who was really, really anal about... Well, I still kind of am the type of Rayman nerd who's super anal about Rayman versus Dark... No, sorry. Like, Rayman versus Bad... Oh! Okay. I guess that didn't count. Did I die? Well, at least we know where we missed lumps. And we're not gonna go out empty-handed. But I was the type of Rayman nerd who would make sure that all the names were correct. People were calling them the correct names. So, like, this is Bad Rayman I'm playing right now. There's normal Rayman, which is just Rayman. And the one we get later on, the one we will see later on... Oh, I just ran into that. We gotta make sure that we get it this time. No. Right, so every time we die, we gotta get this, which is annoying. Oof! But not impossible. No! I thought it was gonna, like, blink away. Yeah, I was that person who really wanted people to call them by their correct names. As in their canonical names. And this being Bad Rayman. Dude, I'm just rushing it. Because I want to get to the end of this level. I want to move on to the other levels. For fuck's sake. I want to move on to the other levels. Because we've been on this one for a while. Just searching for lums. Get in that thing. So yeah, like I'm saying, trying to say, Rayman, Bad Rayman, and Dark Rayman. Those are all the versions of Rayman there is. And everyone gets their names wrong. I mean, truthfully, it doesn't matter. Like Dark Rayman, Bad Rayman, who cares? Exact same thing. But, you know, I care. I'm the type of person who cares. Because they mean different things. Because like I said, right now we're playing as Bad Rayman. Or Ramesis, as this game calls him. This game calls him Ramesis for some reason. Which I think is alright. It's alright. And then once we get through the next level, once we get through this world or the next world, I don't know if it's when you complete the game, but Dark Rayman starts appearing. Specifically Dark Rayman. I'll even show you. Like I sound like I'm being super anal over something so small, but it does call him Dark Rayman as opposed to Bad Rayman. Let me get Murphy here. Come here, Murphy. Oof, banger. I love how they took the water world and just made this out of it. It's so awesome. Boom. Oh, I was really confused on why the thing was moving by itself. Turns out that we just completed the level. I was going on autopilot. Dude, there's a secret skull coin in this level. Like, more secret than secret. When I was fucking about just exploring this level, I actually found like a kinda more secret than secret skull coin. I think it's this level. I could be wrong. I believe it's near the end of the level anyway. It's here, it's right here. No, I didn't mean to go through. Can I go back? I can't go back. Alright, well, it's actually on top of the, I was gonna show you it. That's a shame. I love this track. This is my favorite track in the game, I think. Yeah, it was on top of the place we were going under. No! He was attacking the wrong way. Damn, I wish I could have shown you the secret skull coin. I might show it at the end of the stream. Cause it is sneaky as hell. Usually skull coins like give you a small indication or a hint that they're nearby. Just like a shining hint, but this one does not. It gives you nothing. It just looks like a part of the level you're not supposed to get to. Or supposed to be interested in. No, whoa. How are we doing for teensies? We should be almost there. Yeah. Yeah, I might show it at the end of the stream. Because I really want to show that off now. So it doesn't look like I'm just bullshitting. There's one right there. As well. But that's obviously not the one I'm talking about. Got him. There's all of them. Yeah, I'll rush to the level at the end of the stream and show you the secret skull coin. Because like we don't need it either. In the last level, we did need a skull, like pretty much every lung to do it, but we didn't need it that time, so it's not even one you really need. Rescue who? Didn't read their name. The dojo. Nice. Oh shit, no, fuck. I was like, rescue the teensy before the level's done. I was like, I don't need to rescue the teensy, just I want all the llams. My bad. Let me restart again. These become quite hard later on. She's... Nice. Got them all. Those are definitely harder than the normal levels, I think. Ursula. Oh, right. Yeah. That's their name. I remember that because I used it for one of my own characters. Now this is my favorite level in the game. Mansion of the Deep. I do believe this is my favorite level in the entire game. It's great. It's a super open level as well. Oops. Oops. Surely there's something up here. Yeah. Yikes, took a hit. Oh well. Better than losing the teensy. But I remember this level so fondly. So great. Absolute banger as well. Oh, go wait for the light. Got him. It's weird how Bad Rayman doesn't have any eyes in this version of the game. Actually, I don't think he has eyes in any version, but I mean, like in this specific game, he did have eyes in Rayman Origins. It's a bit weird he doesn't here. Ow. Oof, what is this music? What are they even doing with the teensies there? I get they're like supposed to be hitting them or something, or like... What? Go. Oof. We don't have all the thingies, but I think we get the last one in here. Definitely still like my favorite level in the game. I really like that level. Oh, we're getting more invasion paintings. So we reach awesomeness level. Something. Who cares? Infiltration station. Ooh, excuse me. I bet when I'm scared. Whew. I'm supposed to go this way. Oof. Murphy time. Let's go, Murphy. Oh. Ow. Got this banger theme again. No! Can I go back through? Shit. Preset sequence will bring me back here, won't it? Yeah, damn it. Alright, we gotta restart level. Missed the TNC. That's fine. We weren't that far into the level anyway. So we can just speedrun this. You know, I'm actually thinking in creating a Rayman webcomic. I've got like plot details stirring around in my head and some stuff I would love to do. Because I want to make comics, actual proper stories and stuff. But I do need smaller projects to really... No! I did it again! Well, I mean, I didn't do it. It's just I was vaguely holding up. And I took it as, okay, I gotta pay attention to that next time. But I have to do a few smaller projects to get my bridges before I actually try anything proper. So I think something like a Rayman comic would be a good place to start. Something with actual like proper chapters and volumes and an actual a proper story. Right. Remember, don't press up. Oof. I will take it. No! God damn it. Ah, motherfucker. Alright. We got the teensy. That's all that matters. Go do the small stuff to get to the big stuff. Yeah. Like, there's no... Is there a teensy down there? Oh, it's up there. I was like, why was he talking? But yeah, you gotta start small. I kind of immediately just jumped into making a massive spanning manga series. Something that lasts like 11 volumes long. I can't just jump into that immediately. It's crazy. Wow. So you gotta start small first. So start with something that, see, I want to start with projects that do have my own characters though. But... Oof! But the characters I would be doing comics with, like Rayman and stuff like that, they're already, at least in like their most recent games, they're already mostly personalityless. So I wouldn't say I'd be making my own characters for them, but I would... Murphy. I wouldn't say I'd be making my own characters for them, but I would be having to work with something that isn't there. So like in these games, like Rayman doesn't really have personality at all. Neither do Bad Rayman or anything like that. So I'd mostly have to just work off like what I think they would do. And it's the same with another comic I plan to do. Where is that coming from? Up here? It's the same for another comic I'm working on, which is based on an old PS1 game, where those characters literally didn't have personalities at all. They never did, really. So I'm basically just... And I'm also, maybe work on some of the other games ideas. I was going to, actually. I definitely was going to. Ow. Damn, Murphy, you're too fast. Example, Rayman 3. I was going to work off some stuff from Rayman 3. Actually, part of the reason I'm replaying these games is so I can actually formulate an idea for the comics. I mean, I obviously, the comics, playing these games right now, playing Rayman Origins gave me the idea to do a Rayman comic. And thinking about how disappointed I was with Rayman Legends story. No! Oh! Yeah, thinking about how disappointed I was with Rayman Legends story, or like where the story is being taken, made me thinking like, what would I do then? What would I do? What would I change? What would I make? Didn't you write Learn to Fly years ago? I did. I did write a few things years ago. So I do plan. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about writing just a Rayman comic. Not just writing, illustrating and stuff like that. I'm planning to illustrate it and treat it like an actual proper comic, like a manga or whatever. See, I would call it a manga, but calling it a manga sounds pretentious, even though that's technically what it would be. Great read, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, that's technically what it would be. It would technically be a manga. But that is also partly just because I would be drawing it. Oh. But that's partly because I would be drawing it from right to left. I would be drawing it in manga style. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't dead, but oh well. You're going left to right with it? No, I'm going right to left. I'm going with the Japanese way of reading. Because that is the most... Oh, fuck's sake. Because that is what I'm actually most familiar with. I don't actually read a lot of comics. In fact, I've read very, very little. But I have read quite a lot of manga. Not quite a lot, but a decent amount. More than comics. So... And I just want to go with that style. I want to go with right to left. I feel like I know how to structure it better than left to right. Plus, it would give me a lot of references to go for as well. Looking at the My Hero Academia manga and stuff for like panel placement and stuff like that. How to draw certain angles, etc. I mean, it's still up in the air until I actually start drawing it. Everything's up in the air. I could switch to left to right at the last second for some reason. But so far, I kind of plan to do everything in right to left. I meant to say, did I say left to right last time? Oh! Yeah, I could go left to right at the last second, but so far I plan to go right to left. It's a lot more complex than just like, yeah, I'm gonna draw right to left today. It's a lot more complex than that, but depends. Got him. Fuck. Honestly, if I am doing the Rayman comic so far, a lot of my ideas for it are very much just turning it into Dragon Ball. Like doing fusion, doing magic. Well, what would be called magic? But it would be kind of just like ki blasts, you know what I mean? Like them doing a bunch of ki attacks, but you could call it magic or like done with lums or stuff like that. Mega Rayman kind of reminds me of Zombie. He is a bit like a zombie. At least he looks kind of like one, just kind of the pale color on him. But yeah, I totally just turned it into Dragon Ball. But I try to make it not Dragon Ball. Like, you know what I mean? Not so obvious. Because also, I just think a lot of Dragon Ball concepts are really cool. And definitely deserve to be explored in other mediums. So like doing fusion in other franchises would just be really cool. Plus it would make sense to do fusion in Rayman. It makes sense because, well, Batilla and the fairies, they create beings. And there's like a lot of mystical stuff with like, all you see is Glowbug's Vegeta. That's not something I want to see. But yeah, I give it like a proper, full, complex plot. Few characters, proper fights. Just do a lot of really cool things. Ow. Nothing else? Nope. Plus I could revisit locations the Rayman hasn't visited in a while, or the Rayman universe hasn't visited in a while. Revisit characters they haven't visited in a while. Oh, he's not dead. Like, I could easily just do, like, I could do Lee the Fairy again, or Clark, or whatever. I could bring them into the story. Whoop. All while keeping old characters, or new characters, sorry. Wow, I just ran into that dude. Yeah, all while keeping new characters like Barbara. I was thinking of focusing it around the paintings as well. The paintings in Rayman Legends. Like, just going what their original story was gonna go for. Something along those lines. Wow. I was about to say, this level's taking forever. That TNT's not having a good time. Oh, God. Camera's following it. It's kind of disorientating. I love to factor like the Electoons into the story and stuff like that. I definitely love to fit the Canaran into a Rayman story, a Rayman webcomic. But I don't think the Canaran really fit for what I think I'm going for anyway. So I don't think I could. Wow, he killed that dude. Oh. We still got a few dozen teensies to go. Oh, that seems like we maybe have missed them. Maybe. There might be 2 more along the path here. Oh, I just got bodied. Oh, I got that dude. Nice. There's a teensy here. There's one less. Oh, and there's one there. Nice. Alright, so we didn't miss any. Oh! Oh, and then he threw it that way. I thought he was only going to throw it one way. Oh, damn it. Half concentrating here. I know as soon as I start talking, I'll... yeah? I know that as soon as I start talking, I'll shit the bed in terms of being able to play. Commentator's curse, as it used to be called in like the olden YouTube days. And it used to just be called like the commentator's curse. I remember that on classic YouTube. Shit. He really needs to learn to tie ropes better. Oh, I thought I missed one. I was like, no, I missed one! But then it filled in the end. I was like, whew! The missiles have eyes. They can see in the dark. I mean, just because you have eyes doesn't mean they can see in the dark. We can't see in the dark. And we have eyes. Now that right there, in the middle of that painting, that's me. There's always a bigger fish. Actually, I think this is the boss, right? Are you denying science? No, this isn't the boss. Is it? Yes, this is the boss? No, this isn't the boss. Are you denying science? We kind of, eyes take a while to adjust up. We can't see in the dark. We can see, but that's like pedantic. You know, like semantics. We can't technically see. Because, like, yeah, light adjustment. Oh, God. Just don't spin. The game doesn't intend for you to spin. Stop trying to speedrun. Only spin when you need to. That's not when you need to, but it works. Rayman Legends, now in stereoscopic 3D, stereoscopic. Woo! Oof. It was when you haven't discovered the third dimension. Third dimension's whack. We should just go back to the second dimension. That's how the 50s was, right? We were in the second dimension in the 50s. And we're in the third dimension now. We're gonna evolve to the fourth dimension in like a few years. Fuck! I did the exact same shit. Why is the checkpoint here? God damn it. I mean, I'm fine with replaying this level. I'm not fine with wasting time, though. Right. Don't need to take it super fast. Just go super slow. There we go. For all we know, we could be on Earth's 5th cycle. What do you mean by that? SCP, man, fucking mind blown. I mean, I kind of firmly believe that we're definitely like I don't firmly believe it. Okay, I don't firmly believe it, but it's like it's an interesting thought where we aren't the first advanced humans on Earth. Where we're like humans, Earth is a middle-aged housewife. Ah, that makes sense. I think. Madman's creation. I actually used the start, like this specific track in the game, the one that's about to play from the boss. I used the first 12 seconds. Why was I thinking so hard on that? Basically, I was using the first 12 seconds of that as like a drum sample. I've used that on like 3 different songs that I have in work in progress, but maybe not this track, not this one. It's gonna play in a bit. It's when the boss comes in, because it's got some really good drums. Yeah, here-ish. It's a shame it doesn't actually play the start of the song that I took the sample from. Just skip straight to the actual bit of it. This is really cool though. Man, they did so well in this. It's a really cool boss fight. Man, how did they get this game to look like this? There's an SCP which is a world-ending SCP. We have no clue how many times it's gone off. I'll read the rest of it in a second. Just kind of half concentrating. This is the record platforming. This is hard, actually. This bit, I remember this being hard. There we go. Because this which is world-ending SCP, and we have no clue how many times it's gone off. This kills everyone only to replace them seconds later. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I mean, it's kind of like a Last Tuesday SCP. Or Tuesdayism, Last Tuesdayism. Isn't the alien invasion SCP where we set up a super nuke in another dimension and bits of the conflict of Washington hours? Isn't that just Marvel's Avengers? Not really. Yeah, I remember when someone tugged on my foot and made that sound. Ah, such a good world. Such a good world. We're not done as well. We're almost done. But we're not done. What time is it? Got a little bit more time. No! I went to the wrong world again! I've done that twice this stream. I'm Butterfingers. Whoops, Butterfingers. Oh no. Also an SCP which is like the ultimate sword. It's flawless in every way, and it's owned by a weeaboo. Of course it is. But the SCP where like it ends the world and then it recreates them like a second later, that's basically just Last Tuesdayism, the SCP. Because if you don't know what Last Tuesdayism is where it's like a religion that thinks that the world was only created last Tuesday. So that would be yeah, it's the world. It's the theory that the world was only created last Tuesday, and all your memories are planted in, and there's no way for us to tell if it's a real thing or not. And it was brought up to scientists, and scientists were like, "Who fucking cares? We can't disprove it. It doesn't matter. And if it does, who cares?" It's such a stupid thing. And that's basically that SCP, where it's like, yeah, it could have killed us like 1,000,000 times or 4 times. But who cares? It replaces us a second later. Nothing happens. So that's it's kind of hilarious. There's a really weird one, which is the world is becoming like Warhammer. Looks of us taking note of one thing. One day we'll run out of toilet paper. How the hell did we run out of toilet paper? I didn't even just get a leaf. Just get like... You mean like we would have to lose all, like... Because then we would just replace toilet paper with like cleaning towels. And by, I mean like disposable cleaning towels. Like it's just effectively the same thing. We would just replace it with that. So unless we run out of all form of paper... How's the world, by the way? We're not done, but we're getting close to them. No one's willing to use a damn leaf. You don't even need to use a leaf. Like I said, you can use. You can use what's it called? Cleaning towels. Disposable kitchen cleaning towels, or baby wipes. Just use baby wipes. I mean, it's kind of wet, but like. It's better than, like, sticking your hand up there. Moss. There's a lot more appropriate things to use like we used to. I'll be honest, I don't think we used to do a lot of cleaning as cavemen. You didn't, like, back in when we were cavemen, you know for a fact that one of... Or at least, not one of us, but like several of us were just like screwing the stinky bottoms. Dirty bottoms. It was the severed hand of your enemy. Now that is the true caveman. The Romans used a sponge and a stick. I mean, that's still better. It's better than nothing. Ooh! The spines would wash after they'd been to the toilet. I mean, that's pretty hygienic. Move to an impoverished African nation and use paper currency. I mean, that's what that's. No, then you're just like a Call of Duty villain if you do that. My name is Makarov. I went to African countries and I wiped my ass with money in front of them. Sorry, Makarov's already been used. That would be something like Splavenkovich. Bob. Jimmy Neutron. Use the Dutch mark. I mean, our currency's tanking anyway. It's basically toilet paper already, so... What do we unlock? That all. Isn't there... There's a typo here. There's a typo. No! I didn't mean to swap to him. Man. It's so easy just to... But I do know that there's a typo here in one of the Rayman characters. We were about to lose pennies. Might be that one. There is a, I'm trying to find it. Where it says the Gald of Dreams. Barbara's twin sister. You passed it. Did I pass it? It's not that one. Glade. Still Glade. I don't think it's within the Barbaras. It's over here. But I'm pretty sure like one of them does say the Gald of Dreams, and it was a hilarious, hilarious thing. They never fixed it. I always found that weird how they just never fixed it. So I thought, maybe it's intentional. Maybe they're setting up a sequel. No, they're not setting up a sequel. It was just a mistake. Never mind then. Yeah, I'm not looking for Glade. I'm looking for Gald. Glade. It's just the Gald of Dream. Maybe they patched it. Maybe they did. I swear it was on one of the Raymans. And it would probably have to be the one we're unlocking next, if it was going to be one of the Raymans. Maybe they did patch it. But it's a shame. I would be ashamed because they didn't patch it for like 3 years. 3-4 years. It's even in some like Switch versions and stuff. We're not anywhere close to completion. We are, as you can see, 271 out of 700. We're not anywhere close, but we're moving there. We're getting along the way. Wait a second. Is this showing me my stuff for the weekly challenges? Maybe. Maybe that saves. Let me just unlock. Let me unlock all these, because these are super annoying to unlock. No one does ever read anymore, so no one cared. That's kind of true. But hey, remember Rayman Origins? Well, we're gonna have to play the entirety of Rayman Origins again, effectively. What time is it? Oh, I guess I don't have my alarm anymore. So even though we've already played Rayman Origins, we're gonna have to play it again. But hey, at least they revamped it and put it into the new mechanics, so we don't have to just piss about. Because I hated having to piss about with LUMs. I'm just unlocking them right now, because we're at the end of the stream. This is the end of the stream. Oh, there was one thing I was going to do. I was going to go to the world and and show you the secret skull coin. I don't know, like, part of me wants to say it's in there for testing. But that's just like a stupid assertion to make. Is it that world? It's this one, yeah. This level. I'll just speedrun through it because we've already gotten everything. I'll just show you the skull coin I missed. I'm pretty sure it's in this one. Is it? It was before my favorite world, anyway. My favorite level. I keep saying favorite world. Ow! It's not that one. Obviously, that one's a bit obvious. This wouldn't really be a secret skull coin then, would it? I believe it's in this section. Ish. Yep. It's here. It doesn't make a sound either. When you grab it, it doesn't make a sound. Which is kind of like, I think you can reach it if you I would have been fully convinced it was a testing one if you couldn't reach it with this. But since you can reach it with this, I'm thinking it was probably intentional. But yeah, it's just up here. No, it doesn't give you a noise when you collect it. So I always assumed it was some sort of testing one. Or it was placed there. Not an accident, but just they forgot about it. You see the messages in your suitcase. Shut the screw up, man. So yeah, that's there. It's the secret skull coin. Probably not secret, but oh well. It's just an interesting place to book. And it doesn't give you a noise, like I said. Yeah. I am finished for now. We'll continue some other time. I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow. I might play Terraria tomorrow. Because I'm kind of jumping back and forth between Terraria, this, and I still need to play Help Wanted. I am delaying that on purpose. I want to play it, but at the same time, you know I don't want to. Yeah. So I'll see you next time. And thanks for watching.